Welcome to Derry Episode 1 begins with a deeply unsettling opening sequence that immediately plunges viewers into the town's eerie mystery. The premiere doesn't resolve many of its questions, but it lays a chilling foundation for what's to come, introducing strange events, missing children, and a growing sense that something deeply wrong lurks beneath Derry's surface. As a prequel to the two IT films, the series returns to the cursed town years before the Losers Club ever faced Pennywise. It follows a new generation of kids who begin encountering supernatural horrors soon after their friend Maddie vanishes. At the same time, several adults sense an unnatural tension in the air. By the episode's end, the lines between life and death blur when Teddy, Phil, and Maddie all appear to meet grim ends, leaving audiences questioning whether they are truly gone or something even darker has taken their place. Are Teddy, Phil, and Maddie dead? Driven by desperation to find Maddie, Teddy, Phil, and Lily search for answers and end up confronting the very monster that likely took him. Their encounter is terrifying and tragic. The creature singles out each child, and while Lily barely escapes, the others aren't so fortunate. Though the show avoids showing their deaths directly, it strongly implies their fate. Lily emerges from the theater, clutching the severed hand of Phil's little sister, confirming that the creature slaughtered them and dragged their bodies away. The absence of any remains deepens the mystery, while Maddie's own fate, never officially confirmed, seems sealed by the horrifying events of the opening sequence. The opening scene's meaning. The first minutes of the episode set the tone for the entire series. Maddie, trying to flee the cursed town, accepts a ride from a seemingly kind family. The car ride quickly devolves into horror when the woman in the front seat goes into labor and gives birth to a monstrous baby. No explanation is offered for what happens next. But fans of Stephen King's IT will instantly recognize the symbolism. This grotesque birth could represent the rebirth of Pennywise, or the manifestation of Derry's evil reawakening. After seemingly devouring Maddie, the creature uses his likeness to haunt his friends, suggesting that Derry's evil feeds on fear and grief before consuming its victims entirely. The sequence effectively marks the beginning of the town's infection and the cycle of terror that defines the IT mythology. Leroy's attack in the Special Project. While the children's storyline drives the emotional horror, a parallel plot involving Leroy hints at a broader conspiracy. Leroy, a respected Air Force pilot, relocates to Derry to help test the new B-52 aircraft. Shortly after his arrival, he and another recruit discover a mysterious special project at the base. Leroy also experiences subtle but unmistakable racism from a junior officer, who later faces discipline for his behavior. That night, Leroy is ambushed by masked attackers, demanding he reveal the B-52's specifications. The assailants appear to be the same officers seeking revenge, trying to get Leroy discharged by coercing him into leaking classified information. Although this subplot seems separate from Derry's supernatural horrors, the secrecy surrounding the special projects hints at a possible connection between government experimentation and the town's dark energy. Something far larger seems to be at play. The symbolism of Ya Got Trouble. Music becomes an unsettling motif throughout the episode. Early on, Maddie watches The Music Man, 1962, and the song You Got Trouble plays a key role. In the film, Harold Hill warns the townspeople about moral decay infecting their community, a theme that perfectly mirrors what's happening in Derry. The song returns several times throughout the episode, echoing from pipes and hallways as if the town itself is warning the children. Its final reprise comes during the climactic theater scene when Maddie appears on screen as a vision of terror, symbolizing how Derry's hidden corruption has come to life. The song becomes both a warning and an omen. Trouble has truly arrived. What's happening to the people of Derry? Charlotte, Leroy's wife, quickly notices that something about Derry is disturbingly off. Soon after moving there, she witnesses a young boy being viciously beaten by a group of children while nearby adults completely ignore the violence. When Charlotte intervenes, she realizes she's the only one disturbed by what's happening. This chilling apathy echoes one of Stephen King's most haunting ideas from IT. The notion that Derry's adults are either unaware of or complicit in the evil infecting their town. The indifference and cruelty of ordinary people become another face of the same supernatural darkness that feeds on fear and hate. By the episode's end, Welcome to Derry, paints a grim portrait of a town sinking deeper into corruption. Between the mysterious births, missing children, masked attackers, and eerie songs, Derry feels alive breathing, watching and feeding. The show's premiere doesn't provide answers, but it captures the creeping dread that defines King's universe. suggesting that Pennywise, or whatever evil now haunts the town, has only just begun its feast. Thank you for watching.